Epic gamer moment.
Yeah. Sorry, I was AFK. Oh, that's alright. Could be worse. Yeah. Not much. Just the usual work, uni and stuff. I had a yes. Yep. No, it's just LTK. Yeah, same here, honestly. We expected to have 40 next week. Yeah, I mean, it's a new. At least, at least Johnson's gone. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think like the vaccine rollout was really good in Britain, right? Yeah. I absolutely zero idea, man. Well, let's see. All right. Yeah. Moonbeam's not here today. I think I'm gonna start soon. Nice. It's a good start. Yeah. Yeah. Uko versus Easters. Just send lobby links. Okay, then just make me party leader. Yeah, we have to. Oh yeah. I always like doing... Can I have game hard, please? It's not loading, what the fuck? Wait, I'm just gonna do an... What? Oh, can you... Just... yeah. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Please. Alright, perfect.
The Swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion.
Welcome, boys and girls and non-binary pals, to the LTK Team League. The wonderful match. Apprentice Esport was a CSO Esport. My name is Tarvo, and with me is the wonderful Linglet. How are you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Great too. didn't unmuted or anything on the stream. That's alright. We're a professional production crew over here.
Only the finest.
Only the finest. And you're ready to go. This is an all-kill format, best of 7. So a player stays until he is beaten and is then replaced by the next. I'm sure you're all familiar with that. Starting right out of the gate with a PVZ on Pride of Altaris. And do you want to start to introduce our players?
Yeah, sure. Spawning in the top left-hand corner of Pride of Altaris. It's the green Zerg player for Apprentice Esports. It's Uko.
And in the bottom right, representing CSO Esports, is the red Protoss player Eastos.
Ah, Pride of Altaris. It's a map I don't get to see very often. It seems
That's the perks of a best of 7 format, isn't it?
Yeah, and what's nice is the maps are pre-selected by the organizers, so at least we get to see fun games on maps that would normally be vetoed first.
There's also quite a mind game to it, which player you start on a certain map, you know? Maybe based on map order, even if someone's confident he can get you wins on the first 2 or something, you know, that's it.
Yeah.
Quite good stuff.
Oh, but this game just normal hatch gas pool on the side of Uko. Was a gateway scout out of Eastos, so probably see, yeah, there's the probe for this. Gateway expand.
Nothing too crazy going on.
Yeah, good to see solid middle of the road builds. Cybercore coming now. Yep.
Once that finished, we're getting into tech finally.
Then we'll know. Then we'll know exactly what's going on. Oh, but yeah, man, it's good to be on stream with you.
Hell yeah, always.
Looking forward to hopefully 7 pretty solid games.
Hell yeah. Do you have the... Did we show the map order already?
No.
Maybe we can talk about that. I think the next map after this should be Blackburn.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
Another interesting one. And finally, we're going from, like, you know, Pride now, this giant map, enormous, massive bases,
yeah.
And then we go to Blackburn with, like, the close airspace with the weird slow zones between them. It's quite a difference. But let's just focus what is gonna happen here. The probes being chased away by the Lynx. First adept coming out, shading over immediately, and our tech choice will be the Robo.
Yeah, very nice to see. Nice to see something different. I mean, I expected a Stargate at least to clear the OVs, but if it's going to be a fast Robo, we'll see probably a Warp
maybe
Prism.
Going maybe more, you know, like the hero style.
Yeah.
Lots of gateway units and a lot of fighting.
That's what I was thinking. Warp Prism for reinforcing and lots of, like, in your face. It'd be nice to see, and we'll see if that's what Eastos wants to do, and if Uko can hold on. Both these players, like,
Yeah, adapted the main base while all this going on.
but the lost mining time.
You know, to get 2 kills.
Yeah, and Uko just gonna hold down that drone key. 7 drones, looking to fully saturate 2 bases, and
Hell yeah. Warp Prism now in production. Robo Bay on the way as well. Additional gases. And I don't think this is the hero style, because I think you go 4 gases with that.
yeah.
And also you would have probably aimed for a 3rd base, so this might be a disruptor drop.
Yeah, I was about to say, with the Robo Bay, probably see it, probably the double disruptor drop. There is a observer heading across the map, so the observer will see the Roach Warren.
He didn't chase away the Overlord.
No.
On the pervert pillar.
No.
That's interesting.
Ooh.
So this could still be suicided.
Yeah, suicidal
If
for
you're
a scout.
desperate for scouting. Yeah.
Warp Prism speed as well. I'm gonna wait for that to finish. Well, the second actually the first disruptor to finish up, and then probably head across.
Respores in production. Lair now 2. Roach Drone about to finish up, so there will be something to defend this with here, but I'm not too sure.
Oh, he's
It's
just
more like an anti-Stargate thing.
Yeah,
What the Zerg's doing, right?
yeah, yeah. Going up to 6 gases. Oh no, that's the gases 3 and 4, so not going to be too tech heavy, but yeah, 3 more gates on the way on the side of East Toss, so
Yeah, no third base in sight.
okay.
Mineral all being spent on this gateways, right? Link spot still Prism got moving out.
Yeah, double.
Second one spot still Prism moving out. Alright.
Yeah.
And the third one maybe is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, no, just retreats in time.
Hallucin
Overlord finally has been dealt with.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, no, with the hallucinated Phoenix was the high ground vision that he needed. Double disruptor gonna come in here. Oh,
Ooh, almost the biggest hit in the universe. Has to retreat though.
what did that? 3 drones, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
3.
It's hard
Probably.
to say because for some reason GameHard wasn't working for me. So we don't have the comfort. I try
Oh.
to fix it until next time. Ooh,
Oh, gets a couple
nice
things with that.
connect. Yeah. Not the worst.
Quite a bit of damage on this wall prism.
Yeah. And Easter's just deciding to push out with this, so this is a really committed two-way summon right now. 44 probes, not a single one more.
9 roaches, 3 ravages in production. Roach speed about a third of the way done. Probably won't be here for this initial push, but let's see what
This
East.
is a lot of this is a lot of force fields and blink stalkers in his army though. Uko tries to get a surround on this, leading in the supply. Possibly big disruptor hit whiffs though. Colossi in the back attacks the queens on the left side.
Yeah, some wall prism micro here. Gonna try to keep a few of these units alive. As it looks like Uko is just gonna be able to push this back a little bit.
Looks like it. One disruptor hit could change it all though. And he's not further chasing this off creep. Roach speed not done yet. In a prime position. He's also not over droned. He's on 50 drones, which is
Yeah, pretty good. Oh, good pullback. Missing those corrosive bars. Cool.
Here's on one of the ravages. All the sentries died, so the leeway with force fields isn't there anymore. Was
Yeah.
quite hindered by the disruptors in the first place, but I think this looks like just to be many roaches, right?
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, one purification over could swing this, but I think Uko's doing a good job of pushing this back.
Yeah, with finished roach speed, he found the courage to push him off creep a little bit more, just to buy a little bit more time. 10 roaches in production, I think. At least once this wave will hit.
Yeah.
We don't see the disruptor hit of the century.
Then
That should be the 1-0 for Apprentice Esports.
yeah, I was about to say Uko. Eastos still not expanding behind this. I think it's setting out a probe now. Is that no? It's a disruptor
No,
going to
it's-
make its way across. I was like, a very slow probe moving there, but yeah, Eastos rather committed on this 2 base.
That's the
Yeah,
eco disruptor, you know.
yeah.
It's there to secure your third base.
I mean, there's
Still.
3 disruptors in here, so I mean, some good staggering of these hits, and Eastos could quite well chew through this army, but there's a lot of roach ravage here.
You really have to applaud the patience of Uko in all these fights.
Yeah,
He's
really.
doing a really good job of like just not eating Novas and then fighting the army when
Yeah.
he can beat it.
And I really like this of Uko. He's pushing off of creep to force the wall prism to go further back so that it can buy him a few more seconds. Now branching off
Yeah.
a few of these roaches, going to go for some counter harassment. His head looks like he's sending those roaches to the third base, but he's going to
Yeah.
see there is no third base.
No, there's a massive army coming in, and it doesn't look as clear anymore. If he can win this without these roaches, they will wreak havoc on the other side of the map. But let's see how well this attack for Eastos will go. The queens are melting.
Yeah.
First disruptor now dying, but the Protoss army looks barely untouched. While the Zerg army at home
Yeah, he's
shrinking down a little bit.
pulling these roaches back, some reinforcements back home, able to deal with those roaches, and maybe Uko getting a little bit too confident hitting those roaches across the map.
Yeah.
Yep, Eastos now is probably just going to take out this hatchery. Nope.
Yeah, there had to be a big disruptor hit
Yeah.
happening at home, right?
Yeah.
Because like there was just half of the roaches left all of a sudden. Nice micro against the bios here. Now, Uko didn't expand behind us, was kept on 50 drones all the time.
Oh, so Corrosive Boss, oh, misses completely. 5 roaches, 2 queens in production. Uko really trying to get as many units as possible.
The supply is really even still. Eastos now with a lead in the supply for the first time in ages.
Yeah, must have
just camp these eggs, I think, and then
must
at
have
some point force a fight, right?
Must have lost the War Prism there, because there's another War Prism being warped in, but I mean, these are, yeah.
There's the GG. What a comeback. Eastos secures the first map for CSO Esports.
Wow, feels bad there for Uko. Uko is in such a commanding position, and I think maybe trying to go for that run bar with roaches. You could have maybe used Lings if you wanted to do something like that, but really split off a lot of his army, and oh, feels bad, man. He's doing such a good job.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I thought this game was lost for sure at some point.
Yeah, I thought Eastos was also... Oh, like Eastos was also dead in the water there, man. It was just... Yeah, Uko seemed to be doing such a good job of, you know, just fending off those attacks, parrying them slowly, pushing back the warp prism so that the warp pins go a little further back every single time. Oh, feels bad. But, I mean, it happens. 1-0 to CSO Esports. Eastos with a 2-base all-in build, really.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And we appear to encounter some technical...
0.
yeah.
Yeah, so... unlucky there for Uko. Feels bad as a Zerg player, man. Feels bad. But... let's see what game 2 has in store for us. You say it is going to be Blackburn, so Eastos is going to keep the field for now. So we will see another Protoss. I don't know what race 0 is, but we'll see if he can hop into the lobby, and we'll find out pretty soon. Yeah, that was pretty nicely done there by Uko. Apart from that small little error, I mean, he did a pretty solid job there.
Oh yeah.
There we go. We are almost ready. Almost ready to get this one underway. Ooh. Alright. Have you seen that? I have a PVT, man, on Blackburn. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, it seems like we have some server problems on the Eastos Superior. Happen to have 300 ping. And now let's see if there's something happening there. Maybe you want to throw us into a quick break?
Yeah, sure.
Run a video while this is going on.
Yeah, I got a little Carbot video that I can throw out. Shout out to Carbot
Nice.
for letting us use their stuff. Kick back and enjoy, guys. We'll be back in 3 minutes, I guess. Yep, just a little over 3 minutes.
This one time, Haru Naladan! None shall stand! The void hungers. Do not make me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We had some discussions, but we decided, and fortunately, the players of Apprentice Esports were ready to switch to the EU server. We're just gonna remake the game there. Can you? Yeah. Perfect, Lingland.
On time, every time. As I said, Blackburn's going to be our map. We're just waiting for everyone else to switch servers. Okay. Interesting. Wow, cool. Did not expect that, but we have our game underway. That was rather quick, swapping servers and underway in about 20 odd seconds. Great.
Hell yeah.
Love it when a plan comes together. Cool. Do you think we'll actually get an opportunity to take the gold bases in this PVT? We didn't get an opportunity in the PVZ, so...
Well, that's a good question, honestly. Well, let's say... Let's introduce these players and I'm gonna tell you a story.
Sure. In the bottom right hand corner, the red Protoss pieces for Team CSO, it is Eastos.
And at the bottom left, the blue Terran player, kindly enough to switch servers. It is Apprentice Esports 0. Alright, so we had the CSO in-house tournament, but twice actually. But you know the first one, do you remember? Where we played round robin, just everyone plays everyone.
Yeah.
And I played Eastos. You know, I was like a 3.8k Terran at the time, you know? Like just middling diamond, just hanging around, not really, like just having fun, enjoying the game.
Yeah.
And Eastos was like a 6k Protoss. And most of these better players, like the Masters or the GM players we had, they just kind of went easy on us, you know? Just played a normal macro game, beat us at some point, and like... That's a friendly thing. Eastos, on the other hand, first game, DT dropped me.
No, beast.
Absolutely demolished me in a couple of minutes. And then second game he max paxed me.
Oh,
and demolished me even harder, even quicker. I was like, alright. So if you want to know how this man plays PvT, it might not come to a gold base. to allude to your original question.
In that tournament I just asked the GM, I think I had Trifax or someone, I was like, just 12 pull me, dude. I'm not going to be able to stop your 12 pull. I was like, just 12 pull me, dude, and then at least I'll have a video on how to 12 pull someone properly. But I was just like, you know, like, you're definitely going to be able to execute a 12 pull better than I can hold a 12 pull defense. So
yeah.
I was like,
That was a good time, so.
Yeah.
I think like in mirrors is especially brutal because you just like you're getting showed all the time that you just can't win.
yeah.
Well, in the other matchup, you're like, oh, maybe if I get like a cheap key, you drop in, I can do something. Like,
double Widow Mines hiding behind a refinery, takes out the warp prism, bang, maybe.
All right, what are we looking at here?
Standard.
Marines. Yeah, factory. I mean, it's not entirely standard because we don't have a Reaper. It's a reactor expand, so might be trying to be aggressive with a couple Marines on the map early. But let's see. Twilight Council is the weapon of choice for Eastos.
Bunk at the front. That's pretty standard, isn't it? With the Adept opener.
Yeah. 3 Marines are also enough to deal with an Adept or a Stalker, so we're pretty safe with this. Starport in production, just the usual stuff.
Yeah, how soon do you think we'll get a third CC in this game?
That's a really interesting question, because there's some early 3cc builds, but usually you go for like a 3 Rex pressure in some capacity before the third CC
Okay.
in PvP. So if we see a third CC now, that's already kind of a good gamble, which can pay off in a big way if you just die. But like knowing Easters and that sneaks in. A bit late on this. Gets a full scout.
Oh, cheeky. A little bit of lost mining time, but at least it gets us around. The Adept doesn't get out.
Yeah, but I think, like, if we're taking a look at the production, Easter's trying to blink all in here. Or maybe blink pressure only. What's the gateway count?
2 gates. So
Okay, alright, that's just defensive actually. So he's not as aggressive as I promised. Sorry, bit of overheat on my part.
that's at
For
least
0 this looks rather standard. You get a Cyclone to be relatively safe along with the Marines. And then you go Raven, start your tank productions, get 2 Rex, get your +1. Yeah, the eBay is coming out now. That's the modern stuff of what Terran's always been doing in this matchup. Just 3-1-1 pushing with stim and +1, taking a third behind it. Alright, 2 additional gateways behind this for Eastos. Still no real change in tech.
blink.
Charge behind this, alright.
Yeah, blink, charge. Here comes the Forge.
This also looks like just a macro game. Man, like, this keeps me thinking, if this aggressive as he did play against me wasn't like he plays usual TVP, how does this reflect on me, man?
Well, I mean,
I'm feeling even worse now.
I don't know. I think you sort of said, well, you know, let's. Well, yes, you could have looked at the
Let's
replay.
bash some
Yeah,
moves.
yeah, pretty much. I didn't want to say it, but you said it, man. Like,
I mean, it's true, bro.
like, I at least asked for it. You
Yeah,
like,
you just did it to me.
Yeah,
I did not consent to this.
yeah. I asked. I was like, please, man, please, man. I mean,
Alright, he's just been chilling, honestly, in front of this base.
They're still making probes quite diligently.
Oh, he makes a lot of gateways behind this. He's at 8 now when these 2 finish up.
I like the positioning
no-
of this tank right back here. The observer can't see it. Might see this forward tank, but definitely
Yeah.
doesn't see the one by the CC.
Oh! There goes the observer.
No, good save.
Almost. Oh, it instantly pops it up again. What a mad lad. Alright, there's no Archon tech with this, right? We have neither Dark Shrine nor a...
No, Templar, no.
No. We're just going full on gateway, man. 3 gas.
Yeah, a couple, 2
Around
mortals.
60 probes, yeah. yeah, getting...
Oh,
Ooh, he tries to... Does he try to just trap the circles?
yeah.
Looks that good, right? That's a nice move. +1 gonna finish. Combat shields as well. Terran aims to be pushing out at this point. So, ooh, he has a lot of tanks. God damn.
Yeah, he's
Honestly?
gonna pincer these stalkers, and the blink, they've already blinked away, so
Yeah.
oh, all of them go down. Uses the recall. Wow. Looks like a serious push coming out here from 0.
This is a serious push.
You have 4
Right,
tanks,
so
a
all
cyclone.
yeah, all the bio upgrades finished. Nice concave already. Nice battery as well. This is a dirty battery position. Pro's trying to get over Eva. Commits on this now. Tanks in the backline. Gonna get a lot of free shots off though. And the bio isn't really been touched. All the zealous mail in the way. Tries to blink on top of it, but it does not look this fine. Terran army still going strong. Oh boy.
Yeah, super battery at the third. Gets popped. Saves a few units here. But there's still three immortals here.
Yeah, Immortal's still alive, which could be a big one against these tanks, but they just can't get in.
Yeah.
There's no charges in the front to tank for this, and
yeah, I think
eventually Protoss might be fine, but this was expensive as hell. It gets a couple tanks out as well, gets 4 tanks out of this.
Yeah.
And I think the reinforcements at home should be at least in a state that he can't lose this game right away.
yeah.
The charge lots on the heels of this army is a bit annoying though. Oh, cancel on the...
Yeah,
That's huge.
picking off that SCV. Nicely done. Zero probably
Ooh,
gonna...
yeah, that changes the... If he had a third already safe behind this,
This
it's a good position, but like this changes everything.
yeah.
Eastos just gets Storm, gets additional gases as well, and I'm not as confident for the Terran army as I was before.
Yeah.
Still a lot of tanks though.
You think Zero was just... I mean, he was in a really good position. That probably just a clutch little warp in of some charge lots to get on top of those tanks. But if Zero had made his 30C in the main instead of trying to make it on location, Terran would probably be in a much better position.
I just started it like 5 seconds earlier, so you could lift it, right?
Yeah, yeah, there's
If
also
just
that.
had lived in some way. That would be so nice.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
big. Yeah, man, that's you don't want to walk into tanks with Stalkers.
And this Observer's still alive, man. He's tossed in such a good position, but was so good at keeping this Observer alive, man.
And Zero's been on 65 SCVs for a while, but the CC just finished up a second ago, so he kind of needs to do something. Cause like Easter's been chilling, like he's one base up all this time. Doesn't even matter that he like. But if I look at this army, maybe, I don't know. This Terran army looks ginormous.
A couple Liberators in here as well, so
Yeah. Oh, the single charge lot of the
a friendly
rating
fire.
tank shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, couple child lots from the back. Gonna distract a little bit.
And there it comes. Liberators getting blinked on top. Storm on the tank, Storm on the bio as well. Charge shots not being broken. The reinforcements are massive though. Liberators sieging up on this as well. No Ooh, no punch in this army really. Eastos kinda has to refuse. There should be a Storm ready any second. Oh, and with the War Prism going down. Concussive shells hitting these Templar.
Yeah,
This is 4 Templar going down for free. And it does not look good for Eastos anymore. Zero was able to fly out his third CC. He's now fully mining on that.
yeah.
And
Eastos.
supply.
Yeah, supply doesn't look good for Eastos at the moment. He does have a 4th base, the top right, but Zero is rotating around there now. Oh, actually no. He sees there's no mining on the gold, but doesn't know that there's a 4th base in the top right.
Yeah, there's a charge lot run by this. Might be able to just get a little bit, but Marauders are here.
It did actually pull this army back a bit, so it has bought Eastos a little bit more time.
Yeah, he has a 4th. He has not like the big problem is army value in this, right? He has a lot of gateway armies, but he has not like he has no Colossus, he has no
There's no
Disruptors.
splash.
He just he has two Templar, and they barely have a Storm, and that's about it.
Yeah. Well, now they have 1 Storm.
Yeah, barely have 1 Storm. Colossus in production behind this. Colossus.
Yeah. A Ghost on the way.
Single now.
EMP as well. So
And this triangle, but just look at the army supplies. It's 88 against 55. And man, I like to be a salty Terran, but this is very tough situation to be in for Easters.
Yeah, 4th base on the way now for Zeros. Eastos takes a 5th in the gold. So I will see a gold base being taken. We'll see for how long. Yeah, the thermal lance on the way. 2 disruptors coming though. Eastos starting to get up to the tech that he really needs to make a real good game out of this.
Good charge run by to force this army a bit back. And obviously that does a little bit of damage as well. Ooh, can you get a ghost there? No, not quite. And enhanced shockwaves 2-2, almost ready to finish up. Plus 2 shields will take a little bit longer. 2-2 just now started for the Protoss player, so there will be a massive time window with a 2 upgrade advantage. And boy, army supply is looking devastating. Oh, he attacked his own Colossus.
Wow, and hit it hard.
Damn.
Wow. Going up to 6 bases, Zeros.
Protoss units got arms, bro.
Oh.
Jesus. Alright. Thermal lens not even finished. Like, I can't find a way to sugarcoat this. This looks terrible.
Yeah, 3 mines at the top
Terrible.
of the ramp there.
Oh, toss.
Oh.
Lip sieging up here. Strong bio army, and Eastos goes for the base trade. I think that's reasonable. Battery overcharge and recall are excellent tools in a base trade. The next site started getting obliterated.
Oh.
There's a couple more spawning on the map though. Oh.
Oh.
There's a disruptor here. There's a hungry disruptor here. But this is too much bio, surely.
Yeah, I mean those 2 storms, if they had melted the army's in the red, but they didn't actually kill the army.
Eastos killed the 3rd and now coming back, and this army is heavily overstimmed. If there is a way to lose this, it is by just losing all this bio units to nothing.
Oh.
Oh, Blink Circle across.
Great purification.
Big disruptor hit.
Yeah.
It took 3 hours to clear the Liberators though, and well, that is just a bit too hard. Terran lived out what he can, and he's still sitting at a comfort 38. No, 85 to 80 army. So I mean, the army supplies are quite close. The supply advantage window is also shrinking with +2/+2 finishing up for the Protoss.
Yeah, the Terran does have twice the amount of workers.
I mean, it's devastating though, right? There's like...
Wow, Eastos just lost 60 probes, man.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yep. Yep.
But Eastos
So
is...
it's all about this one big fight, right?
See some good...
Disruptors coming in, big connection on the first one. Second disruptor gets obliterated. Colossi firing from the backlines. Gets picked up into the medevac, just falls down. A lot of Stalkers surviving on the ground. Can this bio deal with it?
Oh, I don't know, man. This Colossi finally goes down, but got a few extra shots at the end. This army from Eastos gonna try to push up the ramp here. Archon stuck at the back.
No. This is a weird fight because most of the army supply for Zero is still in production. The bio units coming out strong, and I think this is just not enough Protoss.
+3 infantry weapons just finishes up.
Oh, look at it. Look at the 1 DT in production. 55 against 125 supply, but...
Wow, these 2 Stalkers...
We still got some fight left in us, boys.
Wow, 4 times the army supply in favor of Zero. Eastos not in a good space at the moment. Oh, it's these 2 burrowed Widow mines. Wow. Couple charge slots coming across the map.
That's the funniest shit ever.
Gonna get a couple extra kills, but now that there's a planetary at the gold, yeah, the planetary is morphing in at the gold. Oh, 2 zealots, 1 zealot.
Man, look at all these mines.
Wow. No zealots. Wow, feels bad, man.
Yeah, the T has died, 9 SCVs died for it, but like... At this point, like, Zero just has to be wondering why his opponent's still in the game. And like, it's a scrappy situation, you never know.
Yeah.
But like...
Yeah.
Yeah. GG, there it is.
What?
Amazing game from Zero. And he ties it up, 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, that game was swinging quite heavily in both favors. Both sides' favors, so... Nice to see Zero take out Eastos, and it's going to tie up the series 1-1. Do we go back to America? I think we do.
just shall do that.
Yeah, very nicely done there by Zero. Played a pretty solid game.
He had so many units in his first push, no?
Yeah.
It was like 4 tanks.
4 tanks, yeah.
300 units of bio. It was crazy. Nice execution there, and a nice finish with that as well. Maybe just like take a peek at the maps. To make me party leader, just real quick.
Oh, very nice. Very good. Yeah, was a really good PvT, man. Not disappointed by any means by that game. Unlucky for East Toss though. Did claw his way back a couple times, but pretty solid game. Just leaving those Widow Mines back home and just doing consistent damage to everything that leaving those Widow Mines in, like in his opponent's base, in East Toss's base. Every Zealot warp in or anything that East Toss tried to get up was just getting absolutely obliterated by those Widow Mines. It was cool. It was nice to see.
Oh yeah.
$2,000 atmospheres.
Hell yeah.
This is going to be a nice TVZ. Trifax next up for Team CSO.
Well, let's see.
Any moment now. Any moment now. Will be cool. I mean, TVZs are, I think, like the most mechanically demanding matchup.
For sure.
Oh, it's so crazy, man. Just watch the pros play, and it's just like, how is this even humanly possible, dude? It just doesn't make sense. My little brain can't do it. These guys have big brains.
My little hands can't do it neither.
I mean, I see Maru got COVID from going to Valencia. I don't know if you
Oh,
follow.
really?
Yeah, dude, Maru quite a couple of the Korean pros, and so now GSL has allowed them to play online, which is like almost unheard of, man. The whole point of GSL is you have to be there, and that's why we don't get many Europeans playing, because the only ones who can play are, you have to actually be there and perform. It's quite crazy. And yeah, Maru's got COVID. Actually, a few players got COVID from Valencia. That's quite crazy. But hopefully I don't get too hit too hard. And did I join? How do we tell him he joined, man?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're ready.
Good stuff, good stuff. Can't wait. I can't wait till we get the new ladder maps. And I'm actually keen to grind a little bit again, because they just look nice.
Oh yeah. Me
But
too, man. Me too.
For this we stuck on the old maps. And stuck with us are two beautiful players, and the first one of these is the blue Zerg play in the top right. Representing CSO Esports, it is Trifax.
And his opponents in the bottom left hand corner. For Apprentice Esports, won the last map. Hopefully trying to build on some momentum. It's the Red Terran player 0.
Hell yeah. And he showed a great game, so let's see how his TBZ is looking like.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with you there 100%. That's TBZ, a very different matchup, and Trifax, I think, a very different opponent. We'll see what he brings to the table, and see if he can eke out a win.
Oh, yeah.
Looks to be 16 hatch, 18 gas, 17 pool, so should be pretty much as standard as it gets. I have a question, man. Why don't we see too many hatch blocks in TVZ? We only see it in the ZVP.
That's a good question.
We don't. Well, it's just something that I thought of now.
Let's just say usually the Terran can't afford the
Loss in.
loss in mining in early game.
Okay.
That's a bit too much. Like this is a quick scout already, really early scout. Usually you just scout with your barracks SCV. You know, it's about like that. For example, for Protoss, you can like it still is an investment, but it's less of an investment for like for Protoss and Zerg, because for Terran and Zerg, because you have chrono boost.
Yeah.
Right from the get go, right?
Yeah, you can
like
chrono
mules
straight
take
away.
forever, and even like queens, you need a spawning pool and stuff. You need a barracks for an orbital command and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah. There are steps to get to it, whereas with Protoss, it's straight off the bat. You get chrono.
Yeah.
Okay.
No Reaper again.
No
right?
Reaper. Yeah, well, straight reactor
So
first.
just reactor expand. Interesting. Seems to be Zero's style.
Trifax waiting for this Reaper that just hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Takes the triangle base, so I mean, that's something somewhat different. I see it quite commonly that we take the 12 o'clock position up here to stay on the high ground, because you can take down these rocks and it makes it a lot easier to defend than having to come down this ramp. But let's see what Trifax wants to do on the side of Zero. Just a 2cc 111 opener. Probably see the third cc sometime soon.
Yeah. Looks like Banshees, maybe early stim. Alright, this is one of these where you just walk your Marines across the map. This can do a surprising amount of damage. Because also, like a side goal with this is to just kill a queen or two, so you can drive the cards back in.
Yeah.
And also, like, ruin their creep spread and stuff, obviously. Trifax here with 3 queens, though, to defend us, so these Marines just gotta go back home.
I think that scouting link that was killed by the 6 Marines earlier, giving Trifax a little bit of a heads up, and
yeah. And then Zero knows it's been scouted. He's just like poking in and then leaving, seeing, just checking. Trifax ready for it. All right, Cloak and Banshees on the way.
this Overlord of Trifax hiding away in this dead airspace at the back. He'll probably go in for a scout in a few moments.
Yeah.
But 4 cars. Oh, get a few active
Nice.
tumors. Nice.
Yeah, that's solid. No damage on them as well, if you want to dive in later.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 now, that's the count you want. And now we should see Zero aiming to get a 3rd command center. Stim on the way. There's the 3rd command center. This is all rather standard. The 6 Marines, or 5 Marines at the beginning weren't, but... Hey, you have to be fun with something, right? Cars
Yep.
getting in the Minerine. Only roasting a single drone now.
Does look like a toasty drone.
Yep.
Yeah, Cloak Banshee finishing up. Think he's gonna wait for 2 Banshees? Yeah, definitely waiting. Second
Yeah.
Banshee about to pop, and
100% for the juicy
one
drone
shot
one
kills.
shots.
Ooh, unlucky.
Are you gonna shoot his own Hellion? No. Oh, maybe. He thought about it.
Ah!
Almost. I like it. I love it. I do try that myself quite often, and sometimes I get a creep tumor, and my 3rd is delayed by 12 seconds. So.
It's the most expensive creep tumor ever.
But I feel so cool when I do it.
Just like, yes, I am Maru. Just play like Moro, that's what they say, right? Just play like Moro. These two cloak banshees, they cloak before the creep, which is really nice.
Yeah, Hellions in the front.
Ooh.
So to distract the queens from here. The spore is not quite finished, so these banshees have free reign to some extent.
Yeah, 5 kills so far.
And all the scouting information as well is really nice, right? He gets a double Evo, he's just a Bane. I imagine he's seeing the Baniness. It also means for Trifex, it was confirmed that this is standard rather, and he's pressing the D button hard.
Oh, okay. I mean, he's
60 drones at 6 minutes. Looks good to me.
Yeah. These queens do need to rotate around here, keep this hatchery alive. There's 2 banshees. If they're left unchecked, can take down a building. Couple lings try to attack the CC. They do get a little bit of damage, but not much.
Yeah, so just as much damage as you would expect.
Yeah, pretty much.
1-1 halfway done for the Terran. Tanks in production, all the good stuff. A lot of Marines, so can expect to see some 1-1 pressure here as well.
Yep, 1-1 on the way for Trifax as well. And Baneling speed on the way. Trifax going up to 5 bases. That 4th base just finished up and is already taking the 5th at 12 o'clock. I think he sort of expects Zero to push on one of these external bases, and either way...
Yeah, and he can just take this because look at the creep spread here. There's already plenty of leeway to be won. If he decides to push here and now push to the south side. Traffic knows about that already too. Baneling speed not done, so this could be dicey. Tries to jump on top of it before the tanks are siege. Getting pushed back though. Armory will finish in a second, so these could actually be morphed into halberds for a little bit of extra punch.
Yeah, Baneling speed finishing up just as 1-1 is getting gonna finish up here for Zero. So 26 lings on the way. Trifax probably in a decent position to defend this. We'll see how many Banelings he gets to morph though.
The tanks were way in the back, but if we as we've seen, if you manage to keep all your Hellions alive, which he did, they're quite useful in this 1-1 push.
Yeah,
we're able to burn a lot of links and Banelings. Ooh, Trifex with a massive swarm there. Has to come in from 2 sides. A little bit too early on the left. Tanks just sieging up. Juicy shots there, and Trifex in a bit of a pickle already.
Yeah, these Marines on creep, taking out a couple queens already. I mean, morphing these Hellbats is actually so big to deal with these lings. Trifax is setting up for a massive surround here. The tanks not doing too much, but yeah, this hatchery's definitely going to get taken out here.
Yeah.
And Zero's just going to pull back. How many Banelings do we have here? We've got 22 Banelings on the side of Trifax. There's 76 lings, so quite a decent amount of army units here, but tanks get taken out relatively quickly. Looks like it's going to be quite nicely cleaned up here. Only 2 medevacs getting out. 15 Marines going to be able to get out of that.
Yeah. I'm not sure where we stand in this game, because the workers is even, which means effectively the Terran should be mining more, which he isn't right now, because there's 4 bases, of course, that can be mined from.
Yep.
From the Zerg player, as you pointed out, Trifax had his 5th already done, so he could just transfer the drones over there right now. But this still, man, this isn't a healthy worker count for Zerg at all, and Trifax just trying to go for it with Musling Bane.
Yeah, 2-2 on the way, pretty closely timed actually, so...
Yeah. And Zero ready to push, like he killed all this creep and he's committed to killing this base once again. Good Banelings connections. A little bit avoidable maybe.
Yeah.
And there's so many lings in the back, the hatchery goes up.
Yeah, Banelings looking to cut off the exit path there of those Marines. There's a few lings jump onto these tanks. They're going to get cleaned up once again by Trifax, but I mean, quite a few units have gone down anyway, so Zero being pretty cost effective, I think. Macro hatch coming down here at the 3rd base location, so Trifax with this Ling Bane definitely looking to get some more larvae. Okay. Couple Ling Banes just hiding away at the back here. Maybe expecting a drop to come into the main or something to sneak around, but...
Yeah, but if we take a look at the minimap, there's one big problem, and this is the lack of creep. Like, even the creep looks okay, but if we scan for the little dots, which are the creep Thomas,
yeah,
this creep can be gone in a second.
Yep, yeah.
Double drop here gets eaten by the lings. The Marines in there still low HP. So, and that's what I'm saying, this hatchery was so low, and This is an easy way to push in here all the time, because the creep is gone. Now gets tried to be re-established here, but the base is dead already, and this base will continue to be a problem for quite a while, I think.
Yeah, on the back of this 0, going up to 4 bases. 4th base is a planetary, so will be a bit easier to defend if there's a Ling run by. This double drop gets the Overseer, they were shadowing it, and he's probably going to get a cancel on this hatchery, or maybe not. 0 is us not everywhere at once, and unfortunately gets taken out. Trifax on the south side, positioned quite far forward, I think just trying to.
And look at 0, the macro monster behind us. 2 CCs on the way. He's sitting strong at 4 bases already. 3-3 in production. Ship weapons as well on top of this, just for the extra punch. The accidental swarmers for Trifax. Of course, you can't be missed. And man, it's hard to combat all this. Like, it's so funny because this is Muzzling Bane, and without mines, this should be not a great composition for Terran, but 0's just building a lot and owning it.
Yeah,
these walls going down could be. I mean, this is posing quite a problem, no?
Yeah, pretty much. All those supply depots getting taken out, which I mean, it was a little bit of lost attack time that those Lings could have been doing onto reinforcements. But it does supply block 0 for a little bit. Only 1 supply depot on the way. Okay, those are changelings. Yeah, Trifax trying to be a bit aggressive and a little bit in 0's face at the moment, trying to shift the attention somewhere else.
Ooh.
Wow, 5 tanks, not something you should be running Lings
and
into.
And this is why you want mines with this, because like even though this costs all the Lings, you can whittle down the tank.
Here's 2 swarm hosts and a 3rd one's just finished, so
yeah.
there's 3 accidental swarm hosts.
At what point does it stop to be accidental? That's the real question.
Yeah, I mean 0 just rotating now, gonna start to hit this the bases on the north side. Yeah,
and there's no banelings, it was just single Lings screaming, and now the banelings coming, but there's
quite a few marauders in here to tank these banes, so
yeah, this is not the connection you want. This was really expensive for Trifax. Take a quick look at the units lost, and it speaks a damning
little
judgment.
Little marine hit squad coming into the south now. 0's trying to hit on 2 separate sides.
He's so active on the map.
A few hydras here to defend this, as majority of the army is in the north here. Yeah, Trifax still making quite a few swarm hosts, so I don't know. Not too sure why. Personal cloaking on the way for the Ghost from the Ghost Academy. It's +3 armor's about to finish up. The 3-3 sort of mistimed here. It's 3-3 for Trifax only starts now. There's a massive window here where 0's going to have that upgrade advantage.
One singular wipeline production, and I don't like Trifax. He has good mining, but he wasn't like crazy ahead in mining, right?
Yeah. These Lings though, getting on top of these tanks is going to be good. It's going to be a nice cleanup, but I mean, looking at the supplies, Trifax slightly ahead, but he's going to be well behind on those upgrades for a long time. Adrenal's on the way, so he's just trying to.
Man, these swarm hosts.
Still coming, man. Lingbane with a few hydras in here, a few swarm hosts.
Yeah, but never go above 4 swarm hosts in this composition. It's 3 max.
That's the magic number. That's the magic number. I mean, 0's been allowed to get up quite a few bases yet. Now with this tank, going to be able to shell away at these Lings, turn this away, and 0 sort of cementing himself economically in this game, which is something you want as a Terran. You don't want to be pinned back on 3 bases.
And I feel like it sounds weird, but it may be that 0's army is a bit too sophisticated, you know, because you see all these ghosts, and then you see this army, and like, quite sure what ghosts are gonna do here. Like, he's expecting like the really good Zerg late game units, you know, that can snipe off,
ultras,
EMP,
lurkers.
some Hydra, and it's just Lingbane with a couple Hydras. So maybe just a bit too sophisticated here.
Stim in here gets last minute cancel there for Trifax, getting a little bit of money back, but yeah, this little hit squad here from 0 able to pin Trifax back, and Trifax position both north and south. Gotta try get up as many bases as you can, taking the bottom right corner now. Enhanced shockwaves on the way. Is that +2
Yeah,
vehicle?
true. Yeah, true. You can EMP all the observers and queens.
Yeah, yeah. But at least...
I mean, yeah, unironically though, Zero is once again in a standard game and he's doing a phenomenal job against a really strong player in Trifex.
Yep.
Couple of the splits, maybe not the cleanest. But eventually... Will trade well here even. Yeah, look at the units lost, man. It's 11k more lost for Trifex and he has not mind enough to...
justify that difference.
Yeah. And we don't see it in army supply, right? Or like in supply in general, but we see it in army quality. Because like...
Yeah, it's just pure Ling Bane. I mean, I do like the addition of these Hydralisks just to try
now
whittle
only
down.
grooved spines finishing up only now. Like, this is also a detriment of this, right?
Yeah, and +1 missile attacks is only on the way now, so Trifex now going to start to transition into lurkers. Look at him, about to finish up. And
I think that's his only chance, really. To. But then again, funnily enough, the army just gets better from Zero, right?
Yeah.
It gets even better against us with like a lot of tanks, a lot of ghosts.
At least there's good creep spread now on the side of Trifex. Creep spread knocking on the doors of Zero, but still, like I like the position here for Trifex. Trifex going for a Nidus in the back of the main. Zero does see it, so there's going to be some units coming up here, but he's going to be able to get you in time.
It's fun about nothing popping out of this as of yet. Now the single links coming streaming out. Ooh, and this just might be the ghost cloak with clutch. This just might be causing major troubles. Big Zerg army crushing in on the top left side at the same time. A lot of banelings.
Yep.
The ghost core of this army is alive and
do get some good snipes off of there. Oh, here we go. The ghosts in the bottom left hand side. Those scans. Gonna try to pick off these lings. One ling. Nope. Oh.
Yeah. Ooh. And saves the armory just in time.
Yeah, I mean Zero pushing into creep here.
Yeah.
Good snipes on these queens. Get rid of those queens really quickly. Gonna move up to the space at about 11 o'clock and that's going to be another dead hatchery. On the south side though, Trifex trying to get something done with these banelings. Oh, Zero lifts the depot wall. Oh! 18 SCVs going down.
But honestly, honestly on this point, Terran is at a 3.5, like 3k, 2k bank now.
Yeah, he can afford to lose some of those SCVs.
He doesn't want these SCVs.
Yeah.
He wants 140 army supply at this point because that's how you win against Zerg. It's like you just be able to bank up a little bit, as Maru has excellently shown against Reina lately in Valencia. And you're just getting to an enormous army and Zerg can't do anything. Big engagement on the top left once again.
Oh, these SCVs trying to take out these 3-3 lings, but they're not going to be able to get it done. The CC's not going to be able to land as this CC gets taken out here by Trifex. Trifex trying to claw his way back into the game, but he's down 40 supply at the moment. Nothing in this Nidus that's gone up in the main base.
I think, yeah, once all these tanks starting moving out, and it looks like, I mean, not all of them, but yeah, that's fine, I think. There's so many ghosts in this, like, Lurkers aren't really... I almost, like, I'm a Terran player, I will never say Lurkers are not scary, but... Oh, I love the burrows.
Hey, what
nice
do you think?
Detail. Big engagement, banelings rolling in, main armies crashing against each other. A lot of the ghosts went down.
The supply is starting to even up here a little bit. There are 4 more lurkers in production, so I think that'll take us up to about 11 lurkers, but this hatchery's just gone up, it's going to get taken out again.
Yeah.
Finally, lurkers in the main base. That's what I was wondering where those lurkers were, if they weren't with the main army. Lurkers in the main base, not a good sign, but...
Yeah, this is a hard decision as well. What do you do? Like, you just breaking up all your tents at the front and going back home? It's hard to get, hard to get into is the Sim City makes it kind of hard to engage with this at all, because your units be funneling up potentially as well. Ghosts are on the job though, snipes be coming in. Ooh, the clutch observer from... This is actually an amazing fight right here.
Yeah, for Trifex, man. What a really good job there. That overseer really...
I think there's lurkers as well on the 6 o'clock base.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's
an
overseas.
overseas. Yeah.
Right.
I was
Never-
wondering if
Never mind.
Trifax should have put a few lings out there with those lurkers, just to get a little bit of extra damage done. Those 3/3 lings with adrenal. I mean, you really could have torn through all of those structures, but Trifax trying to claw his way back into this. He doesn't have a bank. Zero does. Zero sitting on about 3k almost. So Zero.
And I think Zero has, for the last like 5 to 7 minutes, he has not been.
Oh.
He hasn't been not maxed at one point. I think.
Yeah. Trifax puts down this Nidus to reinforce on the south side. Zero scans it pretty much immediately, so he's gonna hear that scream and know exactly where it's coming from.
Yeah. And once again, Trifax trying to make something happen on the top side of the map. Zero looks to. Oh my god! Zero looks to be ready for that. And Trifax has to retreat. Another Nidus in the main. Overlord farm on the other side of the map.
Yeah, I think Trifax is just trying to get some overlords into the main base to get another Nidus up. Does have a change.
Of course, yeah, like you want the Terran to be at home, right? You want desperately to get some kind of defense up at home.
Yeah, but I think Zero's just managed to get up to the right amount of bases and has just been, mining a bit too much. Yeah, here we go. Overlord's got to get taken out. A little hit squad in the main base here of Zero. Gonna do a good job of cleaning this out, but man, this planetary. How many kills does it have? 2 kills. Probably both of those are lurkers, but yeah, big engagement on the north side.
I believe they have high sec. Yes. These are ranged planetaries.
Deadly, man. Yeah, one lurker versus one repairing SCV. Oh, Nidus, right next to this tank.
Yeah,
but
Zero
does spot it and he's going to be able to take it out probably before it gets up. Yeah,
and I'm like, maybe all the stalling out from Trifax had some effect, because he has lurkers now. And the army supplies are not that far apart.
Yeah, the creep spread though has been there.
Oh yeah. And the bases are like, he can mine the right side of the map, right? But
yeah.
The top side, and even if like he mined a little bit from the top side, I don't know. I'm not too sure about this. Like, I just want to allude to the units lost, where it's still a solid 18k in favor of Zero.
I mean, there were a couple lurkers in that Nidus, but they seem to have been ejected somewhere else.
Yeah.
Trifax now. Go.
I'm just in awe that like Trifax, seemingly out of nothing, just musters up an army. Like all the time. This is the story of this whole game, right? Big army rushing in the top side as well. Trifax tries his best to break this once more. And looks he does a good job. The Bionic Ghosts were too far away, and now he just retreats and
these lurkers just inching their way forward slowly every single time.
Nice moves here from Trifax, honestly.
Really doing what he needs to get back into this game. Oh, and the cheeky little burrow in detection range.
In top side as well. Massive attack on this. Killed 11 SCVs, and I think at this point it's kind of funny that both Zero is a bit mineral starved.
Yeah, even though it's
if he can't establish these bases on the top left, it's gonna be hard. Nice snipes here though.
Yeah, Zero really doing a good job of staying in this game. He's the only one really mining from. Oh, I'll say that Trifax a little bit oversaturated yet. Not mining from this base yet, but very oversaturated in the bottom right. I don't think he wants to sacrifice those drones unnecessarily. It's just a few units running by. Yeah, Zero has a few units in the main base, which is good to see. Gonna stop these Niduses from going up as best he can.
And I think Zero at some point just needs to attack now, right? Because he needs. I mean, it's hard. nobody wants to attack into lurkers, obviously.
Yeah. And that's another base down. I mean, it wasn't the biggest of mining bases for Zero, but it's a little bit of map presence at...
Yeah, it's a planetary as well, which can delay a push at least. Like, the Zerg has to kill it if he wants to cross this and stuff like.
One goes trying to take out an observer. An overseer, I mean. Oh. Personal cloaking? Overseer? There we go.
There it is. There it is.
Oh.
There it is.
Good positioning on that ghost just to get a few more shots off. As yeah, this game has slowed down a little bit. 11 lurkers in production, 14 hydras on the way. Like,
this is so hard to call. Like, I feel like Zero's hard winning the whole time, but the game just doesn't end. You know?
Yeah. No, I have to agree with you there. +3 on the way. I think Zero has spotted this Nidus going up in the main. He has spotted the Nidus going up in the main. Few lurkers pop out as there is a tank. Oh, too many liberators to continue harassing this main base. Zero not ready to give up his main base just yet, so
I really wonder when the push is coming. Almost 30 minutes into this banger of a game, by the way.
yeah, Zero up 40 army supply, so okay. Nidus goes off, a few lurkers do pop out. They are going to get a few of these. Oh, a few ghosts.
Oh!
Wow.
Ooh, that's not what you want.
Wow, sniper.
Look at this one aggressive ghost. Like, he had enough. He's running at the lurkers.
Yeah, parasitic bomb takes out a medevac there. So both players looking to push on the opposite sides of the map. Zero attacking into this bottom right hand side. Trifax taking out the top left.
And Zero is not in a supply lead anymore, and he has quite a lot of gas still, but not that many minerals.
Yeah, the same on the
and
side.
This is his last mining base, which all the workers are pulled to repair something now. So,
oh, Trifax very cheekily burrowing these drones over here. These drones in the bottom left and in the bottom of this base here. So, trying to keep his workers alive. So 24 SCVs on the side of Zeros, and he seems to be making a lot of planetaries. Let's see, how many orbitals does he have? He's got 8 orbitals, so he doesn't really need the SCVs to mine minerals.
Supplies are plummeting down, and this is all about the fights now. Terran's still at almost double the army supply, but where is it? Where is it, Lingman? Can't see it. It's all the tanks at home, isn't it?
Yeah, there's 5 tanks here in the natural base. It's actually a lot of army supply tied up in defensive positions. This is really turning up at 30 minutes in, and the supplies are 126 to 129. Man, I'd like to see another Nidus in the main, just to pull Zero out of position.
There's almost no mining for the players, and neither player can afford a new base as well. Obviously, Terran can just fly their units, their some of them,
yeah,
their buildings around the map. Zero though only on 22 workers, so I mean he doesn't have to mine gas ever again in this game. So
it's actually a good point, man. Sitting on 4k gas. Oh, these long distance mining drones are just getting absolutely massacred. 30 going, 29 going down so far. The worker counts are starting to even up, and now you see that supply advantage on the side.
I mean, yeah, not that it wouldn't matter that much because Trifax has no mining base.
Yeah.
He has 1 mineral patch left in the main, I think, and 2 on 12 o'clock.
At the 12 o'clock, yeah. And that's about it. Yeah, long distance mining from the rich Vespine. Oh, Zero has this mining base. His rich Vespine, and long mining from the top, long distance mining from the top left. So
and now I started to think about that. Like, a huge problem for Zero in this game was not being able to establish the top left mining bases, right?
Yeah.
While Trifax was already mining the bottom right. But now, I'm not sure Trifax can like do anything about it, and he can just fly his orbitals over and stuff and just mine them dry and start to rebuilding stuff right now.
yeah, just throw down all the mules. There we go. Speaking of all the mules.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
That is a mule hammer for sure.
Wow. And there's more mules, man.
Oh, there's a lurker coming. Oh, this is awkward.
Wow. Mules for who, man? Wow.
Alright.
Cool. Gets taken out as Trifax is now going to push into the high ground leading up into the natural. Yoinks a tank, one of the 5 defensive tanks that we saw earlier. Yoinks a tank forward, takes that out, and it's going to just disengage.
It's gonna be so hard for Trifix to re-establish any sort of mining, and I think, even though this is Lurkers, like, this army's just not good enough to compete with Zero in any way.
Yeah, I think so. And with the increase,
in parentheses, if he takes some tanks with him for once.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is a lot of ghosts, so if he stummers up top, yeah, these cocoons, boop, 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 and they all gone.
Yeah, Trifax gonna cancel that
Yeah,
hatch.
he's cannot afford to not cancel that.
Yeah.
And Zero on top of everything, and now almost towering 100 supply in army alone. And surely
This has
this
to be
game
the final
will
moment.
finally,
Yeah.
yeah.
Trifax
And
gonna go for a counter in the top left, kills that.
Remember when Maru said that at DreamHack he's not gonna move out ever.
Ever. That's the only way.
Zero heard that. Zero heard that prayer and it's like, all right.
Just play like Maru, man. That's what they always say. Just play like Maru. Trifax try to do what he can, but I think it's not definitely not going to be enough, and Zero
40
pushing now.
supply was 150, and another stellar macro game performance from Zero.
Yeah, Zero really.
I can't put it in any other way.
Yeah, playing really out of his mind, and the 3 drones on the side of Trifax. Oh, it's time, man. Unfortunately, not nice to see a Zerg bleed out like this, but Zero now is going to be able to start establishing bases on the south side of the map. His 18 SCVs are here, ready to mine. As yeah, I think Trifax just processing the loss, and we should see him tap out.
I mean, I think like Zero isn't showing his old army all the time too, right? So it's just maybe he doesn't quite know how bad it is.
Yeah.
But
Maybe Trifax thinks he's in an okay position.
yeah, it's also all kill format, right? So.
Well, yeah, Trifax now.
Oh boy.
Couple lurkers moving in over here. Oh, these cloaked ghosts just gonna get sniped on. Oh, quite a few of those lurkers, and this is probably gonna be the last engagement. That's the rest of Trifax's army. Feels bad, but yeah. GG and Zero with another stellar performance, as you said.
There it is.
Taking
Amazing gameplay.
Apprentice Esports 2-1 up.
What is the next map?
Wow,
That's the question.
that was a crazy game, man.
Oh yeah.
Next map, Curious Minds. Okie dokie.
Really? Curious.
Curious Minds. Wow, I mean, I'm still just thinking about that game that Zero played so well. Trifax, no easy opponent, but Zero just diligently dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and making sure that he didn't die to any of Trifax's harassment. And now, yeah, we see Apprentice Esports in the lead. Yeah, Zero. Definitely building on that momentum from the first victory against East Toss. Played really well against Trifax, and yeah, I think we're just gonna give the players a break. Am I right, Tava?
Oh yeah, we're waiting for the next reveal for the CSO player. And we're also giving Zero 5 minutes break because he deserved it after
Yeah,
this game.
for sure, for sure. So
We're gonna send you some car bots again
yes,
and see you in just a bit.
Hell yeah! SCV ready. SCV ready. Kaboom, baby! There shall be a reckoning. We march to victory. And Tara!
hello everybody, welcome back. So we are almost ready to kick off game number 4. It is going to be Retinet going up against Zero, so we're going to have another ZVT. Tava will be back in probably about 10 seconds. As yeah, we're just trying to get these ready ups to go. we have, as I said, another ZVT. So let's see if Retinet can do a little bit better than Trifax. Maybe take us to a 40-minute game and not a. Although, well, God, Tom, can you imagine we go back to a 40-minute game or a 45-minute? We'll see if Retinet can do it. Zero's back. Retinet is. Zero's had his 5-minute break just to regroup his brain cells and get them back into order. And we'll see. Looking forward to see if we see a Reaper expand and a Reactor expand, or if we're gonna get a Reaper for the first time of Zero's first 3 games. And we're ready, man. What are your expectations for this? You know much about Retinet?
I know he's a quite competent Zerg player. Relatively new addition to CSO.
Yeah, quite young, I believe.
Possibly. I'm not too familiar.
Good to see
honestly.
Some young
I don't
blood.
know. I would assume we're just around the boomers of this, you know.
Back in my age, we could fly.
Me definitely not.
Back in the good old days, man.
Introducing, in the bottom right, the Red Terran player representing Apprentice Esports after 30-minute banger of a game. It is Zero.
And his opponent in the top left of Curious Minds, the pink Zerg drones for Team CSO. It's Retinet. Although his in-game name is Mikami.
We pretend that's not the case.
Yeah, no, it's Retinet.
So 2 versus 1. And I think, like, honestly, Zero, the Madlet, is he gonna play macro straight again? Like, he's not playing if it's under 15 minutes. That's just a waste of time.
Yeah, he came to play.
Yeah, Rex Gas. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see if Retinet, I mean, think about it, Trifax did stay on Ling Bane for a very, very long time in that game. So,
yeah.
Maybe
But he also, I think, like, we shouldn't underestimate how much damage the first, like, the 1-1 push did. Like, he killed the base.
Yeah.
He damaged the second. He's just was able to stick around for so long. Like, Trifax got a new base. It was so low that he could easily snipe it with another push. And
yeah,
like,
came back in and did that.
Yeah, economy was popping.
Oh,
Marine
okay.
first, so we probably looking at a reactor play here again, or just a quick factory maybe.
Yeah, Marine.
Let's see.
Marine first is rather interesting. Oh, okay.
The poor SV, bro. He was just trying to do his job.
The you shall not pass moment. Alright, then I'm gonna see that was Marine first, so I should know that there's no Reaper coming across the map, but we still have the 4 Zerglings and
The queens, yeah, just
pretty much,
the usual stuff.
yeah, stock standard.
Factory on the way. Second gas as well. For Zero. And ooh, stock standard.
Up until then, I think that's a 220 Roach Warren.
Wait a minute. All right.
That's standard.
All right, Zero. We know your macro game is cracked. Let's show us. How's your early game?
Just play like
Defensively?
just play like Maru, and we'll see if you can hold what Rogue did tomorrow. That seems to be what Retinet's going to try to do here. I mean, Zero played 2 really good games, so I have no doubt that he's going to be able to. Oh, okay, that OV.
And it's also a nice like. I mean, usually you would take the barracks for that, but it was busy, so that's fine. All right. The thing with this is that this move out is not good against roaches with a couple marines, because you're gonna just get stuck in the middle of a map with no chance in saving these at all. Hellions on the back of this also is not great.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Skipping the Reaper also means you have a significantly less chance in scouting this roach out in, right?
Yeah, let's see what.
Because you can't get in. All right.
Let's see what is going to be built out of that starport. Now he
Ooh,
sees
and
the roaches.
the Marines are running. All right, he keeps them on the side, which is quite nice because they will stay alive at least. One Hellion almost runs into these roaches.
Yeah,
All right.
one Hellion does see the roaches. It is a Viking that's going to be built out of that starport. No tech lab into a Banshee. First Ravager.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh, this Ravager gonna get picked off by these Marines? Maybe?
No.
Yeah. No.
Maybe no. Oh. Oh yeah, 1-1. Ooh.
Ooh.
So close.
Yeah, very close.
Quite low on HP.
The first tank is...
Zero. Yeah, evacuating the natural I think is a good call because there's no way you can hold this, right?
Yeah. Now that the tank's out, I think Zero's in a decent-ish position. There's only one Ravager here. Okay.
And the idea with the Viking is just to keep...
high ground vision away from the piles of the Ravagers.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean there's... The Overlord is dead anyway, so there's not much biling going on. I'd love the Marine run by. Nice probe stacking here. Drone stacking. And I think he lost... Did he lose a single one?
Maybe
he
one.
lost a drone. Yeah, he lost a drone.
Yeah. Oh.
Right.
Oh, these...
Positioning on a tank.
Yeah. And this is going to be a decent hold here on the side of Zero. Roaches was going to be forced to leave. I mean, it wasn't completely all in. I mean, there's a second base, a third base. It's being saturated already, but this...
Yeah, and speaking of third bases, Zero's going to get 1-2. And he transitions into a 2-1-1 setup, which is pretty interesting.
It's going to be a third Rax on the way, yeah.
Oh, it's a third ray. Oh, yeah. I'm stupid. You just got the second one earlier. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
That's cool. Zero setting up for a pretty strong push. Probably around the 7-minute mark. We'll probably have a couple rounds of production and then push out, and we'll see if Retinet can hold on.
What would worry me for the Terran here is the lack of upgrades, right? There's this... Now the E-base in production, it's really hard to time them with the push now.
Yeah.
But, like, if you want to push with Stim... Without... I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Retinet transitioning into Ling Bane behind us?
Yeah, the lair almost done, about 2/3 of the way done here, so the lair probably going to finish up in time to start the Baneling speed. Couple lings here at the triangle base of Zero, looking for the expansion.
Look at the map vision for Retinet.
Non-existent, pretty much. Oof.
No, it's great.
Oh, for Retinet, I thought you said for Zero.
No. He has both Zelnaga watchtowers, he has units in like nice positions as well.
Yeah, top of the ramp here as well.
Yeah, he was scouting for the third, or like parking these links to the third base.
Viking does the scout to the natural and the main, and oh, I thought he was going to get that OV. Yeah, looks like he's going to go back for that OV. Double medevac drop. Ooh, might have been scouted by those lings.
I almost think so. I mean, now he knows. He's in Zelnaga tower range. I don't know. Like the third CC is really nice to have here for Terran, but it's an awkward position. Zerg as well doesn't have 4 bases though. Yeah. Instead a lot of links and main links.
Yeah, 4th base on the way up now, but that's not going to be done or mining for quite some time. Just double medevac drop.
Yeah, late Evo as well. This is just, I don't know, this is... I feel like this is an awkward position for both players.
Yeah. 5 queens are here waiting for this double medevac drop. I don't think Zero's going to be able to push in here. Yep. It's going to boost away pretty much immediately. Nicely held there by Zero, not losing anything to those pre-positioned queens. 4th CC going to be built here. Yeah, Zero looking to set up to a pretty good macro game once again. We've seen him perform well twice in these macro games, and we'll see if maybe Retinet can hit it from a different angle. The early roaches didn't do as much as Retinet probably would have hoped for, but pretty solid transition into a macro game. 1-1 on the way.
And Terran is ready to push. See how this is looking. Creep spread is in general not looking as great as the last game. This map is obviously a bit small, a bit bigger.
Yeah, big
Started
flanker.
massive Banes. Oh boy, this.
Oh, that was
Let's
rough.
compare what this push did with the last game.
Yeah, there was a lot of banelings that went down though on a couple of tanks, so
Yeah.
not the most cost-effective engagement there, but was actually able to take out pretty much the entire push and pushing back without taking any damage on these hatcheries. So, cool. This high ground position here for
Oh yeah, you don't want to run into that.
yeah, and a landed Viking. That's quite nice.
Yeah, especially when these Marines still have a 2 upgrade advantage, right?
Yeah.
This 1-1 just about to finish. 2-2 for the Terran, almost halfway done.
Yeah, fifth.
So we should expect a big 2-2 push at some point.
Yeah, fifth base on location. Fourth base now landing on at the 3 o'clock position. Fifth base being built at the bottom of the ramp for the natural. So zero macro machine at the moment, not missing a heartbeat there. Landing one base, building the next. A few links get into this mineral line. Gonna be a little bit annoying. It's only 3 lings, so 3 lings. Such force the whole mineral line to evacuate. Okay.
Oh. The scrambling, this is the best Marine trade ever. 2 Banes, let's go.
2 Banes, 2 Marines. Oh, these Banelings though.
Oh,
Oh man,
7 SUs going down.
that could have been a lot worse.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean the push from 0 in the top side. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, nice.
Insta
Yeah,
cancel.
on that.
Insta cancel. Very nice.
Good stuff. 2-2 about to finish. Might hit a little bit of an anti-timing, but he doesn't fight.
Yeah, gets a cancel, lifts up and gets out of there without losing anything. It's a planetary here at this 4th base location.
Yeah, and a
so
tank.
Yeah.
And the Marines are landing now. There's nothing you can do right here.
yeah, 4 medivacs with Marines, 2 tanks, and a planetary. You're gonna need a lot more than a little bit of Ling Bane. 2-2 on the way here, so Retinet trying to catch up in the upgrades department is +3 only on the way here for 0. Might have just been a little shy of gas or something for that.
Double scan. But it is 4 bases against 4 bases, so quite fine.
Yep. Big engagement here from Retinet.
Ooh, yeah, these units will die for sure.
Huge surround.
Tanks in the backlander. Boy.
Wow.
Bio army in the top side getting chased away. There's still a backline of tanks there, but the Baneling numbers are just overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, this Medivacs healing up these Marines are going to be able to deal with these Lings running by us. Only 9 SCVs went down for that entire army.
And if we take a look at an army supply as well,
wow.
Zero managed to keep quite a lot of his army alive.
I don't know how he did that, man. There was so much Ling Bane that came in there, and yeah, Zero now in a position where he can push out a few bruised tanks, but that's about it, really. Gonna take out these creep tumors with a little bit of his army, which is nice. I mean, not showing the entire army force now. Maybe a few more popping up onto creep, but
yeah, tanks getting in position, and this is still a 1 upgrade advantage for the Terran player. Banelings running in, getting a lot connected of the Marines, but the tanks are just obliterating them. Lynx getting on top of the Terrans, of the tanks, but only in the front line. Back line stays strong. A lot of Marines here.
yeah, I mean, a little bit of Ling Bane. Gonna clean up those Marines as this hatchery in the bottom side. Yeah.
There's the GG man, Zero.
Wow, on a roll, man. What's going on here?
Damn, he's on fire.
Yeah, Zero playing such good games.
And Rednet with a valiant effort to catch him off guard with his early aggression, but like he just recovered, was able to stabilize, and then eventually this was able to win a couple big fights, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how Zero managed to lose as little as he did with that huge Ling Bane swarm that came into. I have no idea.
It was crazy. It was just a tank.
The staggered tanks just getting shells.
Yeah, all the positioning, you know, all the defensive setups, like the little sim cities, the tank positions.
Wow, it was so nice, so well done there by Zero, and I mean it's not losing as much as Retinet spent to try to get damage done. Just allowed him to just swing into favor of, swing the momentum from defense to attack and just push and win the game outright. Nicely done. Apprentice Esports on match point, man. Let me put the bracket on screen here, man. I've put a little got a little snippet of the Group B that we are in. And Psystorm Gaming is 4-0 playing today. I'm not too sure what the other matchups are. Juggernauts 3-1. CSO in third position with 3 wins and 1 loss. And Apprentice Esports just underneath him with 2 wins and 2 losses. So if Apprentice Esports takes this, they might take us in third position with map scores. 4-1. Yeah, they will. 15 against. It'll be 15-15, and I think we might be ahead of them if Apprentice Esports takes the next game.
I'm bad at math. It also depends on what Root does, right?
Yeah, it could also depend on what Root does, but oh no, I think we'll be fine. It's all down to map score then. If Apprentice wins 4-1, I'll put them on what 15. 15-11. We'll be on 15-9, so we might just be ahead of them on with 2 map advantage. Just we've lost fewer maps, but still, man. Like, I mean, this is the fight for 3rd and 4th place at the moment, and yeah, Root Gaming in 5th, Team Platoon in 6th, GDA team in 7th, and License to Kill, the hosts of this tournament, their B team in 8th position. But yeah, this is, I mean, I do enjoy these, like, clan wars.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, it's nice to see.
It was great fun.
Nice to see the teams, you know, showing up and... Oh, do we have our 4th player? Oh, it is going to be young Yakov, I believe.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we can get Yakov in here as soon as possible.
Yeah. We're about to. Looking behind the scenes. Turning every stone looking for him.
In true Yakov fashion. I just reading some comments here, man. So funny. Shout out to our viewers, man. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is one hell of a showing here, and we're quite happy to be able to put the games live for your enjoyment. If you haven't already, give us a little follow there. It'll be nice, and you'll get notified when we go live again. We do MMR capped and uncapped tournaments bi-weekly, really, and yeah, good to have all 18, 19 of you around, so shout out to you guys.
Oh, Jakob's here. Oh, the lobby is full. I didn't even pay attention.
Lamau. Just shows up out of nowhere. Oh, and Zero's gonna have his 3rd TVZ, man.
Yeah, oh god damn. Alright.
Yeah, go-go's get called, and yeah, we're gonna get into what could be our final map of the day, Tyler. Can you believe that, man?
3-1, man.
Wow.
It's if Yakov wants to pull it back, he has to reverse sweep from. I mean, not a clean reverse sweep, you know, but like he has to win 3 in a row. That's how it is. But let's start at small steps. Just playing this first opponent. Apprentice Esports, 3rd TVZ in a row for him. Stellar games today. It is 0.
And the man who's going to have to bring it back for Team CSO, in the bottom left of Glittering Ashes with the blue Zerg pieces, it is young Yakov. Oh man, let's see. I wonder if Yakov saw Zero's ultra epic TVZ in his first map of the day. and then his successful hold of the roaches in the second TVZ of the day. We'll see if Zero can put it back this time and close it out for Apprentice Esports, or if we're going to a game 6, man.
Yeah.
No pressure. No pressure. Let's see. Standard build so far. We'll see what.
I really want to see aggression from Zero this game. Just for once. Just once.
Oh, they get a Reaper.
Oh, there's a Reaper.
Wow.
This unit exists.
Only for the.
He doesn't want to get roached, right? This game again.
Only for the first couple minutes in the TVZ. Sees the timing of that hatch. We'll know it's a 16 hatch. Yeah, Yakov pulling out a gas a little bit early. Not gonna have that link speed as fast as you normally would. But 2 queens, 4 lings on the way, pretty much stock standard. Oh, this SCV blocking the third hatchery location gets a couple shots off on the drone, and that's gonna force an extractor, because the drone is now gonna know that it has been spotted. Reaper shows up. 1, 2, 3 shots. Oh, that drone that was positioned for a third base at the triangle has actually come all the way home, and Yakov's going for a third base location at 6 o'clock. So
yeah, interesting. Let's see if that can be punished in any way. Maybe be a bit harder to get pre-ball around that. Oh, we see Reaper in the main. Gonna get chased out by these links.
Get off my lawn.
And then at home looks like Banshees for Zero. Tech lab on the barracks. Starport building right next to it.
Definitely doesn't want to get roached this time.
Yeah.
I mean, the overlord for Yakov's positioned here on the right hand side, and they're not even at the normal
yeah, it's
spot.
a sneaky fella, isn't it?
Yeah, I quite like that, man. I quite like that. Seeing the Reaper, and we'll probably go in around the 4.5 minute mark. That's probably a good time to scout the tech of the Terran. It's going in now, actually. He's going to see Cloak Banshees. There's only one Marine really up here in the main base to deal with this, so Reapers and the Hellions trying to be annoying. Get a drone. Very nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, doesn't get
initially
the sick. Go. Nah.
Initially tried to get it to creep to him, but didn't quite manage. Ooh, might lose a Hellion foot. Ooh, perfect grenade on that. Alright, he got a scout. Yakov, that is.
Yeah, because he's a tech lab. Takes the tech lab on the starport, so it's gonna know Banshees. Is this Ovi gonna get out of here? Yep, looks like it.
Yep.
And 6 cars on the Reaper.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh,
Queen's already on it. Nice target fire.
Yeah.
Mango one right away. And it looks to be sufficiently creeped here as well.
Oh, Ling's ready, waiting to jump onto those Hellions and cars as they come in. We'll see. Yakov saving a few transfusions there, not opting to spread as much. We'll put down as many.
Baneling nest as well, so Zero knows what he's up against.
Yeah, and Zero just taxing a bit of the APM of Yakov, just keeping him busy with these Hellions and Reaper. Third TC building in the wall, I like. I do like that. Oh,
Oh man.
just gets the. I mean, there's not that much left.
And the SCV right next to it, please start to work. Thank you. Oh man, the RNG on the SCVs has been the worst. But Oh,
Oh,
just
man.
about gets done.
Wow, a couple.
Yeah, that's the pull on it. No, that should live, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
This is like so low though.
There's like 6 XCVs repair, man. That was close, dude. It was so close that these Banshees have been cloaked this whole time, not doing
Yeah.
anything, because Zero really needed to keep that 30C alive, man. That was
Yeah.
such a clutch pull on those SCVs. Banshees?
Unfortunate.
Yep.
Yeah, cars and Banshees going in now.
Yeah, Banshees.
Spore in the back, so might lose these Banshees. Well played from Yakov.
Yeah, pull it. Oh! And
Didn't even lose a queen for it,
wow,
and he was able to chase. And
wow. Getting a bit of
my
a cleanup
God,
on these
killing
cars.
most of the Hellions.
Yeah, as soon as they stop to fight, another one's going down. And another one. Oh!
Oh,
Oh, he gets it. Nice.
Almost
Yakov?
but there's more links here.
Yeah, Yakov playing really well here.
Yeah,
Definitely a step up, probably, from what we've seen earlier. No flames. But yeah, we're getting... Oh, man, that was so close to getting us around on that Hellion. He's going to wedge it in the corner, and we'll get the last Hellion. But... And actually, it gets a scout on all these Marines. So, Yakov getting some information.
yeah, but
And-
like he could assume that it would be standard before that, right? I'm not quite sure these bandings seem...
He has the speed, man. He was just waiting for
Oh!
speed to finish up.
Oh, nice snipes on these. Oh, man, it's getting dicey.
Oh, few SCVs just chilling here. There's no hole. Oh, there isn't a hole. He's plugged the hole in the wall. Yeah, Ling's gonna get in here. Oh, there's a Marine to protect the Ling. Yakov not gonna get as much damage as he would have hoped. He gets 5 SCVs though. So, at least something.
Yeah, and more importantly, Yakov got 77 drones behind this.
Yeah.
So he's in a swell economic spot.
Oh.
Hydra then on the way as well. Burrow, +1/+1. The melee attack upgrade that is. So we're just gonna see Ling Bane, and then later we'll transition into Hydras. And more importantly, Lurkers for sure, right?
Yep. Yakov up to 5 gases now at the moment. 0 on 4, I think. Yep, 0. Mining quite well on 4, so... I think the dust has settled a little bit. This double medevac drop, they're going to look to be a little bit aggressive here. Ooh!
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, these two guys are playing a hell of a series. 0. Yakov?
Yeah, and
I like the fact Yakov's got these little run-bars set up, ready to go.
Yeah. he's looking so ready for everything. Like he's just controlling the map real nice.
Here we go.
So once again, ooh, couple of nice snipes on these banelings.
Yeah. I do like this around here. Good control by Yakov, using the links to move ahead of the banelings, get the body block on those Marines. What does lose 8? I don't know if there was a full double medevac drop there, but loses a couple Marines,
Yeah.
which is at least something. This OV drop and creep over here just to slow down the...
Yeah, kind of be a dick, really.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's very nice to use this the tools you have at your disposal.
Yeah.
If that is where Zero wants to take his 4th base location, then there's a little bit more of a delay on that. One Ling trying to block. There is Burrow, so Yakov could... Yeah, oh, he's going to Burrow. No, he's not. I thought he was going to Burrow a Ling there. He is going to Burrow a Ling.
Nice.
Nice, just using those tools and, making sure that he's aware of what his opponent is doing when his opponent wants to do it. Like this over, we'll give him a scout of the 4th
and
base.
we see drilling claws on and mines in production, so it's not the hardcore lurky, not lurky, defensive style.
Yeah.
That camping style that Zero did in
Yep.
the other games before, but also Yakov, 200 supply, looking to trade in the middle of the map. His army is in movement all the time.
Yeah, a couple Lings here, just going to be a bit...
He's so annoying.
Yeah.
God damn.
But I like the Sim City for Zero at the 3rd base location. I mean, this is actually such a big deal here. Only one tank in the background, but to get to that tank is barracks, tech labs, supply depots.
Oh, links are fast though. Links are pretty fast. Banelings on top of the workers will kill 10 immediately. Yakov has to retreat, but he did a lot of good
Ooh,
damage here.
Was that a kill on that CC and not a cancel? That was a CC building over here. That could be a little bit annoying on the side of Zero's. Seismic
I mean,
spawns on the way, Adrenal.
Yeah, the next one is in production
Yeah.
already, so.
Next one's almost done. So
bad.
a little bit annoying, but
Not too
yeah.
bad.
Yakov transitioning into the next phase of the game. Seismic Spines, Adrenal, 2-2 almost done. Probably see him start. There's Tunneling Claws. Adaptive Talent, sorry. So, getting all those lurker upgrades. Oh, it's okay splits on these Widow Mines. Oh, doesn't want to engage there. He's not too sure if there's anything else. Yakov being really annoying in this game, man. Gets... Oh. Yeah. Gotta force that planetary morph to cancel and pick up and get out of there. Yakov's looking to do damage on the other side. Supply's fairly even. But Yakov with a bit of a mineral bank. Oof, man, he's just being so annoying right now. No.
Ooh, the mines. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Some juicy mine hits there.
Yeah. Zero back into into camping, by the way.
Yeah, nothing wrong. Concussive shells finishing up now. +3 weapons on the way. +3 armor not too far behind, so not off on that timing this time around. Which is good to see on the side of the Terran.
Look at this creep spread, man. Half of the map already covered.
Yeah, really good. And like you mentioned before, it's not individual creep tumors. There are a lot of creep tumors in those positions. Tanks with seismic spines, so the Lucas with seismic spines, so they have that range upgrade. Are going to be able to hit a bit further. As
Gonna kill off the tanks here. That's a big problem. No ghosts in sight for quite a while as well. So the tanks is the best defensive tool that
yeah, Ghost Academy
Zero has here.
only finishing up right about now as Yakov's going to look to take out this 4th base, and this is what I mentioned in the previous map where you can't let the Terran, you know, get up to 4 or 5 bases. That's what we've seen before. Yakov going to deny this 4th base and leave these lurkers behind just to be really annoying. Is that? Yeah, I was going to say, is that in scan range? Ooh. Cancel those lurkers morphing on the front lines. Here's Zeros. Looking to hit back a bit.
I'm not sure if he can do it. He killed a lot of lurkers though.
Yeah.
It's gonna clear. Good chunk of creep here.
Yeah, Yakov up
And
to...
man,
Yeah, it's actually quite far on creep here. This Lingbane is going to get quite a few kills here. The army supply is evening up after that engagement, but Yakov needs to replace his creep if he wants to have a good position, good launching pads for future attacks. No Widow Mines here though, so these Lings are going to be able to get in here without actually getting splashed down too hard. And a few tanks, 3 tanks. That's actually, yeah, a few tanks here are going to be able to deal some splash, but Yakov, yeah, in a good position. Do you think he'll get this CC? Nah, probably not.
no way.
Yeah, Lurker's gonna be able to force those bio units.
I mean, he could have, but he would have lost all the side runs for it, right? So it's
Okay.
not really worth it.
I thought, wow, that's a bit extreme. What's over here? And there's 6 queens just chilling. Ghost's gonna target these changelings down one at a time.
Yeah, and Zero's supply is surely was steadily declining over the course of this game, and Yakov still maxed all the time, but his army quality vastly improves. He added Vipers in the last round as well, so there's additional tools to break this defensive tank lines. Where are the Vipers if we talk?
Yeah, here we go.
Didn't hallucinate them, right? No.
No, there are 3 Vipers on the field. Not too sure where they are at the moment, but yeah, Yakov's
Gonna crack them with just a whole bunch of lurkers.
Yakov sieging up this entrance to the natural base here. As some Hydras and some Lurkers, so not the greatest army composition at the moment, but definitely something to keep Zero busy with as Yakov's maxed, and Zero 115 supplies, not that far behind in army, but yeah, 3 ghosts in production, quite a few ghosts here, so there's 3 ghosts on the field and 3 more in production, so Zero's going to have quite a few snipes to be able to take out these Lurkers, some good blinding clouds. Whoop. Oh, EMP on.
Ooh, but only on one.
Oof. Yeah, it feels bad. A few more Lings and Hydras meeting up with this army of Yakov. Yakov looking to press the issue here.
Maybe should just like rally his army once and then oh, big snipes on the Viper.
Yeah, some pretty good snipes, but Yakov seems to have has done a good position of really opening up this natural 3rd base. So even if he is to lose this entire army, Oh, there we go. GG from Zero.
There's the GG. Yakov's been able to avoid it for once, throwing down 0.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even if Zero's able to clean up this army, Yakov's done a lot of spade work to make his next attack a lot more effective, taking out the Sim City at the front there, and yeah, Yakov keeping Team CSO in, tying the series up 2-2. No, 3-2. Sorry, I beg your pardon, 3-2. After Zero's really good performances, just not able to beat Yakov. Different beast entirely. So let's see if Yakov can continue this run and take us all the way up to a game 7. It is 3-2. So Apprentice Esports still on match point. And next map's gonna be Hardwire Tava. Ooh.
Yeah. Wait, I think something's wrong with the... Wait.
Just kick me. It's because I'm African.
No, there's nothing to do with that.
Next gamer? Okay. Yes, I will play. Ruichi. Okay.
Yeah, that's a name I haven't heard in a long while.
Never heard it before.
Really?
Never. Is there some lore behind this person?
I think they used to play in CSO Cups. That's all.
Oh, really?
It's a Protoss player. Yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Ruichi. Interesting. Well, I mean, he has to be a Protoss player if he used to play in the CSO Cups.
It's not as bad as it once was.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. That's cool, man. It's a really nice tournament. We get some really cool players showing up. So it's fun to cast. Man, it's still 28 degrees here. So nice. 9 o'clock, 28 degrees. Summertime. For those of you in South Africa, I see a viewer in South Africa. Must be cold. Must be very cold. Yeah, we're actually in for a really good tournament this time. A good clan war. Oh man, looking forward to another ZVP. Still can't get over how well Zero played in those 3 games, man. Even though he lost now to Yakov,
amazing.
like he was still lucky.
Yeah, we might have to say like these games might have taken a toll on him, right?
Yeah.
Like he played Zagreb for 90 minutes straight.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah. He's been here since game 2 and he's 3-1 up at the moment. Well, 3-2, but still, like he's been playing some serious games. So shout out to Zero for showing up, man, and really playing some top-notch games. Yakov just in his face a little bit too much there. Wasn't able to get that 4th base and just poking and prodding and on each side. Sort of what Zero did to his 3 previous opponents, poking and prodding and, you know, trying to find an advantage in different angles, and I mean it worked this time for Yakov as it had for Zero the past 3 games. So yeah, no flames. Zero played absolutely some really stellar games. Just looking for Ruichi.
Yeah, shall we maybe throw this into a break?
Yeah, sure, I can. Until we find our next player.
Gonna show in a minute, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably as soon as I start start the break. But anyways, let me get it started, and we'll be back in a few moments, everybody. And another couple episodes of Carbot, and we'll be back.
Oh, there he is.
I'm all about that.
Never say die.
Live for the swarm!
Our fury is boundless.
I return to serve.
Fall back to the shadows.
Enemy close.
Done and done.
Teleport successful.
Made for battle.
And welcome back to game 6 of the Apprentice Esports versus CSO Esports Clan War. We're gonna be on Berlingrad. In the bottom right, we have Apprentice Esports. Next challenger for young Yakov. Still on game point. It is Ruichi.
And speaking of Yakov, in the top left-hand corner of the dog map, the blue zone player for Team CSO, it is young Yakov. Okay, so Ruichi, mind out these little minerals over here, man. Went back, made a gateway, and is now gonna scout, so no hatch block. Something a little different there. Interesting.
Yeah. Well.
Just gonna check that hatch timing and go back. That's it. Should see gateway expand. Oh no, he's gonna go cybernetics score first. Okay, so big call before Nexus. Nothing too crazy, but everything pretty chilled so far. We will see once the cybernetics score finishes up exactly where Ruichi wants to take this game. I think Yakov will probably be a bit passive and try to be a bit more reactive to what Ruichi wants to do. Ruichi has sent a probe out. I mind this mineral patch as well. Tava, so Ruichi looking to hit pretty hard. Yakov sees that this pathway has been opened, so
It's interesting to say the least.
Yakov making a lot of lings, man. Like,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you shouldn't be that much worried about Ruichi's aggression here.
yeah, oh, he's gonna get a nice
Ooh.
body block there.
Yeah.
It's just one ling for it, but
2 links as of now.
Yeah. cancels the
Let's
shade.
see. Yeah, Twilight is the tech.
Oh, but Yakov gets in here, man. He's gonna get this pylon. You have to right click down this pylon. Oh,
Yeah.
recalls the adept.
Recall even.
Yep, right click down the pylon and get out of there.
And just okay, nice. That's nice.
That's a little.
Oh, and it's glaives.
Okay. Another gate in the main base with the robo. So, oh, link speed finishes up now, and oh, these lings, they get on top of this adept pretty much immediately. So there's no full wall here. Oh, they almost get a full surround on that stalk. They do now, and yeah, Yakov getting a lot of damage done pretty early on here. These probes getting pulled. They are going to look to defend this pylon. Is Yakov going to be able to get out of there? No, good surround on these lings, and I think Yakov's going to lose most of those lings for just a little bit of damage on that pylon. Lol. 2 lings just going to be a little bit annoying to deal with at the moment.
Yeah. Okay, Rotron on the way.
Sure.
Like, I'm not sure what will come from this.
Yeah, I mean, that shield battery healing up that pylon, that's, I mean, a lot of lost energy. If Yakov's gonna look to hit with a bit of a roach attack.
Still running links across the map.
Oh man, that adept's actually not in the wall. Wow.
Oh, she's gonna die.
Yeah. Triple adept's not gonna be able
Right.
to save her. There's now 4 adepts. Yakov's actually done a really good job of just being in this war prism. Yeah, Yakov's done a really good job of just being in his opponent's face and just whittling off units one at a time. Imagine if how many adepts have gone down top? 3 adepts so far?
Let me check. 2.
2 adepts?
It is Yeah, let's see though. There's Ravagers already on the way, and I think, like, just look in the army supply and this Ling run by again. Man, Yakov just bullying right now.
Yeah, it's just just not easing on the aggression, just staying in his opponent's face and forcing, his opponent to be at home and not on his side of the map. Cancelling on the third base here. Yeah, Yakov just in bully mode at the moment.
Ooh, dank shrine on the back of this. But let's see if this will see the light of day even. Ooh, big bias on these adepts. Not much surface area for the Lings, of course, here.
Yeah, good bars there again. Yeah, it's nice the Ravagers forcing the adepts to disengage, and yeah, I like this. Just gonna start to work the Link's gonna work their way through this gateway and force the adepts to be in two separate places. And a couple zealots, a stalker here with this army, so Ruchi probably with a good answer to what Yakov has at the moment, but the difference is Yakov's doing damage on these structures, and once this wall gets broken down, the Lings actually have a good opportunity to get some surface area here. There we go. Yep.
He warping in the face, and Yakov just sees it and goes back.
No detection on the side of the map for Yakov.
And Rui Hitri pumping gateways. He's not stopping anytime soon.
Yeah, 3 gates and an immortal. Yakov now putting detection in each of the mineral lands. Warp prism, gonna warp in a DT on the north side of the map here. This Spore Crawler is gonna finish up in time, and an Overseer is also here, is gonna give detection to these queens, and DT's gonna get shooed away as Ruchi takes his third base in the triangle location.
Yeah, singular DT getting warped in the main base as well. But there's detection too, so yeah, not too much happening. Did the 1 DT die?
It's only 1 DT now, so
Looks like it. And Yakov posturing up for an attack. Comfy 50 supply ahead.
yeah.
He's crushing in on his third base. A lot of units. There's 2 immortals in his army. Shield battery not quite finished.
Yeah, Link's gonna go try run around the
Yeah,
back.
Lings are trying to get on everything. Oh my god, the Bile's crashing in. Nice body block with the Lings. Zealot's trying to get on top of the units.
Yeah, shield battery gets corrosive barb down, and yeah, these 2 immortals still alive though to offer, so there's still a lot of DPS against this Roach Ravage army. Yakov corrosive barring down his own Overseer there, but there's no DTs in this army. It's gonna be a dead Nexus. Lings still working their way through the Nexus, and Yakov doing a really good job of, oh, there we go, another good body block.
Yeah.
Gets a solid body block on the immortal.
Oh, beautifully done. And 69 supply for Ryuichi. Oh, it's Gunstar. Need to take the opportunity. A singular DT once again in the main base getting picked off by Lings. While all this is happening, turbo battery will force the units back for quite a while, but
Yeah, I like Ruchi's secondary wall over here. Really stopping the Lings, forcing the Lings to actually wall any units who have to go the long way around and not going to get just easy access into the main base. I mean, there's a...
But surely Yakov's just going to retreat and collect all his forces and crush this, right?
Yeah. Couple of depths going to try to get into this third base location. They get 1 drone, 2 drones. Oh, there we go. 2 drones go down now, and that's all they're going to get for their troubles. But yeah, this War Prism's still alive, so Ruchi's still trying to be a little bit annoying with it, which is good to see. But yeah, Yakov 50 army supply in the advantage at the moment, and yeah.
So GG sees the army, taps out, and young Yakov brings us to an ace match.
Wow, man. Can't believe it. Yakov playing some really solid games and just doing a swell job of being in his opponent's face, man. Really nicely done. Oh, we are going to go to that ace match, which will be hardwired this time, Tava. Just in case you were not sure of the next one. Oh man, this is what a a clan war we've had this week, man.
Oh, sorry. I kicked you from the lobby by accident.
Intentionally.
It wasn't 10, like we're going the full 7 maps.
Yeah, I mean, I can't complain with having 7 maps of some great StarCraft to cast. These games have been like insane, man, and it's been a pleasure. Yeah, last player on the side of Team LTK. Do you have any idea yet, Tava? Oh, not Team LTK. Apprentice
No.
Esports.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be good. Hardwire for map number 7. Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be. I mean, after Zero's performance earlier, I don't think Antis expected himself to be called up, man. Zero. Antis logging in now. He's ready to play, but still, I really don't think after seeing the way Zero was playing earlier, I really don't think he expected it. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get into this, and no idea what Antis plays, but we've seen Yakov playing some really good games, man. Yakov and Zero really showing up for their teams today. Here we go. Ooh, loady. Loady load. Just gonna confirm.
I think you're Zerg.
Not today, my friend. Not today. Good luck, good luck.
Just power.
Good luck, good luck. Let's see what we have in store, man. This is gonna be.
Yeah, I was about to say we have a ZVZ finally for last, but we have another ZVP. Let's see. So and apparently it is Antis' off race too.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I looked him up on Wikipedia as Zerg. Yakov said he's supposed to be Zerg. I quickly checked his profile. His best MMR was on Zerg.
Okay, well. You want to introduce our bottom left player for the last time?
Hell yeah. The bottom left, the blue Zerg player representing CSO Esports. Can he do the all kill? It is young Yakov.
And his opponent, as we've just learned, off racing at the moment. Well, last map of this clan war, looking to win it out for Apprentice Esports. It's Antis, the red Protoss player. Hey man, let's see. I mean, oh, that's a very early pylon block. Cancels Yakov, not going to waste any time, going straight for the 6 o'clock base. And we'll see our first Hatch block for the day.
Oh, oh, oh!
You know what that means.
Man, I
Bobby,
thought about. Oh my god, bro! There's an overlord here. Oh no!
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess the drones will take quite a while to come here.
yeah, the cannon rush on the third is not that big if you get your natural up.
Yeah. I think so. Maybe Yakov just gonna let this pylon finish and then cancels.
Yeah, let's see. He's gonna take his natural now. There we go. Is he? Yeah, he's gonna take his natural now.
Yeah, he's just baiting this out. I'm pretty sure he will cancel.
Yeah.
Surely he will cancel
He
this,
has
right?
to. I think so.
Surely he will cancel.
Unless he believes he can hold it.
What
There we go.
last second one?
I mean,
Alright.
look.
Bye! Both cannons getting cancelled.
Yeah, I mean that's sort of what I expected to happen. And then Yakov going for an immediate third base at the triangle location. So like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, like there's no really, when this probe goes down latest, there's no way Antis can really punish that, right?
Yeah, no. Yakov
And he doesn't even have a gateway as of yet.
does have the defensive cannon. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a defensive cannon, so
Yeah, no, I meant he just has no aggressive
yeah,
damage.
he has nothing at all. Does he know about the third base? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate that he, like, honestly, blocking the natural, then into cannon rush, that's a bit like
Yeah,
shooting yourself in your own leg, right?
yeah. Like you don't want to cannon rush the third base, and if I like the fact that Yakov kept that hatchery up until the last moment to see if those cannons are going down, because you don't want to cancel your natural expansion for someone who's not going for a cannon rush. So yeah, Yakov with a correct response, and I like the instant third base. So you know, it's down a little bit of mining, but yeah, it's minuscule when you have the correct response to what your opponent's invested in. So yeah, this CVP fireworks so far. On the side of Antis is going in for a robo, 2 gates, a forge. So this is a hard wall at the front. So both these gateways rally to the outside, and is there? Yeah, warp gate's only starting now, so robo's probably going to be for a warp prism. This pylon getting taken out, and Yakov looks to have done a pretty diligent job of scouting this right hand side of the map for anything being proxied. He has this overlord just wandering around the main base because the first 2 units out of the gateway were adept. Oh, okay. I thought Yakov was going to commit and get this around on those 2 adepts, but they chatted away, so they probably would have just got a couple free kills and that was it.
Yeah. So what's the idea here now? Warp prism on the way, roach one for Yakov. Yakov going crazy on the drones. I mean, not
crazy.
Like
5 gates. 5 gates is the answer from Antis.
Okay,
So,
okay.
I think
No upgrades on this. So this is just gonna be units.
Which
Oh
is
my!
another. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna see like mass adept, I guess.
Stalker maybe.
For another gateway gets added on here. Antis is like
Boy.
all in on this one, man.
Yeah, he is. This is the power of Protoss. Let's see if it's gonna be enough against Yakov.
9 roaches on the way. War Prism has sieged up, so it's gonna start warping in stalkers. So it's gonna be stalkers, not adept. As oh, okay, there's
That's gonna die fairly soon here as well.
yeah, and now it's just gonna be mass stalkers against. I mean, there's 24 lings in production here. Roach speed's only just started, and a handful of roaches. So Yakov not in a bad position, but if Antis loses his stalkers, I think you got to pick those up and get out of there.
Yeah,
You have to save them.
He has budget blink, right?
Yeah.
Robo Bay in the way.
+1 only starts now. Like you mentioned, this was going to be a no upgrade thing. I thought, man, you've got the forge. You should be making use of that forge as soon as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
no, I meant no Twilight upgrades
Yeah.
for the.
Okay. Yeah.
For the units, like no blink, no glade depths, right? No charge, stuff like this.
Yeah. Yakov, did you see those Lings setting up for a little bit of a run bar, which is like which is really nice to see him. Always going to be.
Yeah, I mean, I've got I really would love a face cam when Yakov sees that wall of.
Yeah.
I mean, he saw it already, I guess, with the links. This is a lot of Protoss, though.
Yeah, this is a lot of Protoss. 18 more Lings, a Spine Crawler on the way, +1 missile attacks on the way for Yakov. So, if Yakov can stall this out, he'll be on even upgrades. But if Antis hits in about 30 more seconds, he will have an upgrade advantage. Corrosive Bars.
Has a lot of units, though.
Wow, Corrosive Bars gets the War Prism. Link's coming for
Lynx.
the body block.
He's coming in the back, all the Zealots are dead. It's only Stalkers now, Blinkless Stalkers. Will this Biles raining down?
Yeah.
These are starting to fall, and the Stalkers can reign supreme.
Wow.
But still, Antis taps out just too much from young Yakov. Who gets the whole series with the all-kill 4-3
Wow.
for CSO Esports.
Man, what a game there
Well
by
played.
Yakov. Yeah.
GG well played to all the players today.
Yeah.
It was an amazing series.
It's been
Wouldn't been possible without all of this, right? You need two to tango.
Oh yes, for sure. I don't know if you ever did tango or did any sort of dancing like that, man. It's a true story. You do need two to tango. And what a pleasure it's been to cast this clan war, man. Apprentice Esports really showing up there, taking Team CSO all the way to a game 7, and Yakov actually having to pull it out of the hat to get us the win. Man, what a series this has been. Can you call it a series? Yeah, it has been a series, man. What a series this has been.
Yeah. And it wasted as long as some cups did.
Yeah, for sure. This is literally 7 maps, and it's been as long as some cups, man. Like it's it's been crazy. Shout out to Apprentice Esports for playing such great games. Good showing from all participants today, all 8 players, man. Like, shout out to everyone and to the viewers.
Yeah. CSO won, but we all won. We, the viewers.
Yeah, we the viewers, I'm also viewing these great games, man. It's such a pleasure. Like, it's an absolute pleasure, man.
Alright.
So great, man. Just watching the highlights, it's actually just so great to see such good plays. And yeah, unlucky for Apprentice Esports, they get the loss today, but not easily done by Team CSO, if I can put it like that. They were taking the distance, and yeah, thanks, Tava.
Thank you. Is there anything left to say apart from thank you all for watching?
No, I'm good. Thanks to everyone who participated, who viewed, and everyone who's made this a possibility in the background. Shout out to you guys. It's a pleasure as always from my side. And from CSO, thanks for tuning into our stream, man. We appreciate it. And yeah, once again, if you haven't, give us a follow. You'll see our MMR capped or uncapped tournaments and other stuff that we put up all the time.
Take a look at Discord. Good morning, good night, good evening, wherever you are. And we're gonna see you next week.
Yeah, next week we have Cup on, I believe. Cup 46?
Should be.
Something like that, Cup 46. Maybe even number 47. Can you believe, man? 47.
We're going crazy.
Is it? So nice. Until then, everybody, stay safe. Look after yourselves. And yeah, we'll see you again next week. Tava, thank you. Thank you, viewers. Until next time. Sweet.
Until next time.